Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be covering these three topics of the Excel course that we have started recently. So the firstly we will cover data validation and few of its applications, then offset functions usage, and then how to automate data validation using the offset function. Okay, so let's jump into the data. So firstly I want to create a data validation by the name of this salespersons. Now to create that we have to select this data first. So I will press Ctrl Shift down arrow, then copy this. I will go to a new sheet and I will press it over here, Ctrl V. Let me zoom it. Okay, so now the data is already selected. What I need to do now is to remove the duplicates, because I want all of this salesperson to appear at least once, only once. So I will remove this duplicate. I will select this remove duplicate, which is present under data tab, and then okay, see 142 values are removed. Now I have found the unique values. So I will not use this method, I will show you another method. Let me select it and delete this. Now what I will do is, we have already created the name range of the salesperson name, and what I have told that I want the unique names of those salesperson. So I will write equal to unique. I will press tab. I will write salesperson. Yeah, I will press tab again and I will close it. See, I have got this name only once. Now I want to create a data validation. So I will select the cell in which I want to create the data validation. I have selected cell C2. Now in this data tab, you can see data validation is written. I will select this drop down data validation and I will change this to list, and I will now select the source of the data. So this is the source which I want to show as data validation. Now I will press OK. Now you can see a drop down over here, and if we select this drop down, you can see this options of salesperson's name. So let me first name this. Okay, so I have named it. Now let me select one salesperson name, suppose Bob. So now what I want to show is some applications of this data validation. I want to show you the total sales that Bob did. So to do that, I will move to this sales data. I will check once whether this total amounts named range has been created or not. So I cannot see this total amount named range. Okay, so I will select this and Control Shift down arrow. I will come over here. I will write it as total amount. Okay, so now I will move to the next sheet. So I want to see the sum of the sales that Bob did. So I will press equal to. Now I will write sum if, then I will press tab, and the range of the criteria. My criteria is that the salesperson should be Bob. So I will write salesperson. See here it appears. Now I will press tab, then comma. I want it to be Bob, so I am selecting this cell, then comma, then sum range. So the total amount, see, total amount came. I will press tab, close this bracket and enter. So how much sales Bob did is about 16,840. Now let's see for others. So Farah did this much sell, Charlie did this much sell. Now another thing I want to find the number of rows in which these names are present in my sales data. So what I will write, I will write equal to count if. Again I will select the range in which the Charlie name is present. So what I have to select, I have to select salesperson. I will press tab and then I will select this box again. So what I am saying is, in salesperson, if the name is Charlie is present, count those many rows. So I will press enter. So in 13 rows Charlie is present. Let's see for others as well. See, okay, Now I want to see another thing, that is average sales that they did. So to do that, I will again press equal to average. If I will press tab, then the range where the criteria will match, again the salesperson, and I will select this and total amount, tab, I will press enter. See, this much average sale the salesperson Diana did. If I want to change this, see, it's changing. After knowing the data validation and its applications, we will know how to use offset functions. So let's move into this data. Let me minimize its size a little bit. So I want this much amount of data. Okay, so from Diana to Gopal and this headset to keyboards. This includes 6 to 8 rows and 2 columns. Okay, so how we will use offset over here? So here I am writing equal to offset, press tab, and what is written over here is reference. So I want to start it from here. I am taking this cell as the reference cell. Now I will press comma, then I will write 2, then I will write 3, then I will write height as 8 and width as 2, and I will press enter. See, I have got this much data from Diana to Gopal and from here headset to keyboard. Now let's understand the formula. So what it is telling is that I am taking this cell as reference, means A4. So I am taking this cell as reference. This is my reference cell. Okay. Now what I have told first is I want this much amount of data. Okay. This much amount of data. You can see I have jumped 1, 2 and 3. I have jumped 3 columns and I have jumped from here 1, 2 rows. Why I am telling this? Because I have started from here. So if you remember, my formula was, in the rows I have written 2 and in the column I have written 3. So that shows the jump from my reference cell. Let's remove this and I will show you the formula again. Okay, so I will show you the formula again. See, here 2 means I have jumped 2 rows and here it's 3. This 3 means I have jumped 3 columns. Now at first I have calculated that I will take up 8 rows and I will take up 2 columns from here. So that's what I did. In this formula I have written 8, that is the height of the data that I want to take, and this 2 is the width of the data that I want to take. So this is all about offset function. Now we will move how to automate the data validation using offset function. So first of all I will create a space over here, and what I will do, I will show you something, that is I will first use equal to, then I will write offset, then I will press tab. My reference is starting from here, then I will press comma, my rows. So do I need to shift any row? No. What I want using this offset function is that only these values itself. So I need not to shift any rows, so I will press 0. Then do I need to shift any columns? No, because I want this column only, so I will write 0. Then over here there is a catch. Now height, how much height of the data I want? I want that much amount of data where it's non-null. So I will use a function over here, that is count A, and I will select full column A, and I do not need any width because I will select this only single column, so I will close the bracket. And just see, this width is written in square bracket, this height is written in square bracket in the formula, so they are not compulsory fields. Okay, so we can if we don't want, so we cannot we can skip those. Okay, now I will press enter. So what you can see over here, you can see the same thing. Okay, now if I add anything over here, say I add, see it's appearing over here. Okay, now I will tell you what this count a function is doing. So if I would write select, suppose say this much, and I will press enter, it's 9. Suppose I have written over here, it's become 10. I had selected up till this, so what it does is it calculates only those rows or counts only those rows where I have got non-null. Okay, so let me delete this. Now what I will do is I will create data validation using this formula to automate this data validation. Okay, so what I will do, I will select this cell again, I will go to data tab, data validation, this part is already created, so I need to remove this, and I have selected this, and I will press OK. So, and I will now hide this. Now I will add another, first of all I will show you this data validation. See, at last JZ is over here. Now I will add, now see, Jesus is added over here. So if we want a dynamic data validation, that means if we add these values over here and that must be shown in the data validation, we can do it in this fashion. So thanks for watching this video, and please follow and subscribe my channel.